What up, YouTube? How you doing? It's me, it's your favourite Steve. Um, Nobody's in. I've only been on for 7 seconds. How's things? Um, I'll wait till people come in because it's pointless me chatting to myself. Uh, yeah, just got back from the school run. Just been to the shop to drop off some parcels. Is anybody else? Well, no, I'm being a little bit paranoid. I had a really good day yesterday. It's only because of, all this crap that's going on that I'm like, I haven't had any offers this morning. So I'm just being a bit paranoid. But I wait for some people to come in. I'm at zero at the minute. 47 seconds in. 8? There we go. Just shot up to 8. All of a sudden, 8 people came in. So yeah, I'll wait till people start chatting. Um, Hi, Andrew. No, I'm not dead. Hi, Lainey. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Malcolm. Yo, Barry. How you doing? No, I'm not dead, Andrew. Don't worry. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? I know I haven't seen for a while. Oh, I'm not sure. Hi, Andy. Just morning stay now, like kind of sarcastic, sarcastic comment. Hi, Lex. Hi, Kath. A lot of people in. Hi, Phoebe. Hi, Peter. Um, I'm assuming the Bristol meetup is off. I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue. Yeah. So I hope everybody's doing okay. Yeah. I just thought I'd go live. I put like a survey on Instagram yesterday about I was and I was talking to a few people about it, talking to Lex about it, like on whether like I shouldn't be going out anymore, like going sourcing after. Yeah, I was kind of following the government's guidelines on what to do. Also, let me know if you can hear me. I was kind of following the government's guidelines on what to do, um, like going out and stuff. They hadn't said not to go out. So until yesterday, um, I was still going out, but reading like the guidelines and stuff like that, I've just kind of decided I'm gonna knock it on the head until everything calms down. I'm off on a sauce after my coffee. Yeah, I've just decided I'm not getting all like bunkered in. Um, I have just bought some toilet roll, but I'm not getting all I'm not getting all crazy or bunkered in or getting stressed out about it. It's just I think the one thing that stuck in my head. I was reading a report this morning. One thing that stuck in my head was the I'm not paranoid about me getting it. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure the kids will be fine. I'm sure Shell will be fine. It's more to do with they were saying to give the NHS a break and to give the NHS kind of room to breathe. And I don't want to be going around. I'm not coughing. I haven't got any symptoms, but I don't want to be going around. Um, you know, potentially spreading anything and be getting old people in hospital and giving the NHS more work to do. So I've completely botched trying to talk about it. But yeah, I just thought I'm staying in. I'm not going to go out anymore, and maybe try and order some stuff offline or whatever. Right, crap. Just loads of chat. Is this what it feels like for Nick and Andrew? Jeez. Right, where was I? Just people saying hello. There we go. So according to Lex, the Bristol meetup isn't cancelled yet. I don't think I haven't booked anything when it comes to hotels and everything. I'm not even going to bother now. Uh, Want to hear something proper cray cray? In Tesco just now, was chasing my mate to pick orders. Someone had ordered 35 tins of air freshener. People are crazy. I woke up with a sore throat this morning, but I think it's off the oxygen tank. Yeah, bleeding now, Laney. I've just thought, yeah, you got to be careful. Um, Hi Louise, how are you? Peter's going sourcing a bit. So look, this is what I mean. I'm getting a little bit like now. I'm like, oh, should I be going out sourcing? No sarcasm. See, the leftist told me I have to be miserable in the current climate, so don't offend anyone. Just had a text from school stating they want everyone who wants self-isolate children to keep off for 14 school days a weekend is bad enough. I'm just going by whenever the school tell me. Um, I'm just following the guidelines. Whatever the guidelines are, you know, I'm not gonna, um, I'm not gonna get extreme. Just gonna follow the guidelines. One of the guidelines was also don't go to shopping centres, so I'm not gonna go to shopping centres. Um, it's just more to do. I'm just thinking about the NHS. As soon as I find a good item, I'm going to start coughing all around. So, hi, Karin, how are you? You are a source of corona info, I wouldn't say is. Well, um, oh, that's terrible. Okay. Was this, are you talking about your dad, Kath? Tested for everything still. High Lark trading, high all same SD, give the NHS time. Yeah, I just think it's the best. I'm not being all paranoid. I just think it's the best. Just to give them, I don't want to be. I was on a bus last week and I was like going, this isn't, this isn't the most hygienic place in the world, is it, for me to be? Um, there's loads of chat. Um, sorry. Hi, Kirsten. How are you? Um, Weatherspoons. Saying his Weatherspoon's going to go business. I don't think so. I think they should just shut everything down now. Just stop messing around. Just shut everything down now. Don't charge anybody anything. Don't, unless it's like, I don't know. Unless it's like, I don't see the point of rents and stuff like that right now. No one's going to be able to pay anything in a few weeks. No way would I be getting on public transport now. I think that's one of my biggest things. I've seen a bus go past just and it was rammed to the point where people are standing up and I was like, I don't think I can go on there. Wear gloves, then wash your gloves in your hands when you get in. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just. I don't know. I'll probably change my mind tomorrow, maybe, and then end up going sourcing. But the way I'm thinking right now, reading up what I've read and stuff like that, I'm just kind of like, what's the point? I've got stuff here to list. I've got jewelry to list. Um, what's the point of going out? I've got backlog of clothing that I need to list as well. I'm just thinking, what's the point of going out? What's the point of risking it for other people? You know what I mean? Let's all go to the Winchester until it all blows over. Yes, exactly, Kelly. That's what we should do. That's what we should do. That's the other thing I'm trying to. Don't get me wrong, I haven't religiously been drinking, but my mates went out the weekend, and I don't know. I'm not normally like a paranoid person, but I was like going, don't want to drink. I don't want to drink just in case it messes up my immune system. So I'll get. It's when I go to bed. It's when I lie in bed and I start going, don't do this, don't do that. What about this? I even like. I even had a cup of coffee, and I'm not a paranoid person. I had a cup of coffee this morning. I had my coffee. Normally I have biscuits with my coffee, and I was like, I'm not having any biscuits. Leave the biscuits for the kids. I'm only going to drink coffee, water, and a cup of soup. That's what I'm going to survive on all day. Proper paranoid. But yeah. But everybody else, now everybody else is saying they're going sourcing. I'm like, heck, I'm still sourcing. If you Skype me, I'll sellotape my phone to my head, and you can source my shops. Oh, I think I'm just going to do it online. I think that's the thing. Alcohol kills everything, short story. Yeah, including your liver, Andrew. Um, I think I'm gonna look up um like ways of sourcing online. I've done it before, but when you have these clubs, there's stuff there's stuff on Instagram where you can buy like bundles of clothing, but at the same time, I'm not. I don't know. It depends if it can if eBay augurs to shit as well. Um, oh, we've been talking about invasive thoughts this morning. It's pretty naughty. I've got to go get the train into London, then the tube. Hopefully, it'll be quiet working from home from tomorrow. Good luck, Retro. I've got rum, gin, vodka, 6 bottles of wine left from Christmas. For God's sake, okay. So, what you're saying from the chat, I need to go out sourcing tomorrow and get wankered tonight. Okay, I'm going to do it. I might just get wankered tonight. Breaking news. I know that all jobs at car farm warehouse have gone. Have you forgotten the bras state of Electra? That's a nice name. I've run out of bras. They all sold out. My brother has a job interview in central London today. Well, good luck. Oh, happy Paddy's Day, DBG. Oh, for sure. For sure, happy Paddy's Day. But it's for computer games company, so he can work from home. I think that was the other thing. Work from home. Work from home if you can. Um, I can work from home if I need to do it. Your American accent is getting better, Steve. Oh, Darren, that was Irish. Oh, to be sure. Oh, to be sure. Dee diddly. Dee diddly 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 diddly. Now I'm going to offend DWG again about that. I only offend Lex on a daily basis. Oh yeah, happy St. Paddy's Day. St. Patrick was Welsh. So celebrations here too. Is he Welsh? I didn't know. Sorry, give me a second. I've got a message. No, yeah, there's nothing. There's no celebrations or anything, is there? But yeah, I'm not gonna go. I got a big bag of jewelry the other day. I'm gonna go through that tomorrow. I think I'm not sure at the minute. I'm not sure at the minute. I might do like a daily live every day, but I'm not 100%. Um, God, I haven't seen that for ages. Man, that's from the original chats. Kath and Darren going, Kath, Darren. Man, I remember that from back in the day. It used to be on every chat. Yes, Amy, you can go to Bilson if you want. I'm not going. This could change tomorrow, but I am that kind of person that I'm like, actually, you know what, feck it. I'm that kind of person where today I'm like, right, I need to wear a hazard suit. They're selling masks at my local shop. I need to get masks. Tomorrow I'll be naked licking rails. It's just the way I work. Um, oh, I can say this. The chat just jumped. Never had that before. Um, the chat just jumped. Where was I? Put some green food colouring in your beer, DBG. Yes. Yeah, I still think if everyone ends up on lockdown, everyone should be live every other hour. You should go live the same time as Boris every day and do Steve's soapbox reaction. I wish I could. Yesterday I was having kids, shut up. This is really important. Kids, shut up. They don't listen. Yes, dye your hair green and get drunk on YouTube. Go on, DBG, do it. Do it. Oh, the chat's jumped again. Da-da-do. Oh, here we come. Dr. Josh. I'm not getting masks, don't worry. I've only got some surveys to read, Josh. As long as you get a hand gel and don't sneeze all over, you'll be fine. Yeah, I know. Be absolutely fine. But I don't want to spread it to people. I think it's so I look at it, get buses, touch stuff in charity shops, touch stuff all over the place. And I could be completely immune to it. I could have it now and I don't know. And then, I don't know, I touch something or touch something else. I think I mentioned it last week when I was in Belston. There's a little old lady in there I see all the time and she walks around with her oxygen tank. And I was like, man, imagine if I infected you, I'd feel terrible. So I don't need to go out. I just need to go and pick up the kids from school, and that's about it. I don't really need to do anything else. And it's a post office, obviously, when I sell stuff. Other than that, I don't need to do anywhere. So, yeah. Um, yes, it's a while since. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Calf, Darren. From staining straight to naked licking. No middle ground. Now there isn't. It's the problem. It's the same with it's the same with my drinking. I'm either stone cold sober or I'm wank. I mean, complete. There's no middle ground. I'm looking for some biodegradable, recyclable masks. That's Josh. Um, the chat keeps jumping. Can't do Right. How do you do this without it jumping all the way to the end? One of my friends just opened a new cafe yesterday. What's up? Oh, bloody hell, yeah, definitely. Have you done West Brom yet? I haven't done West Brom yet. West Brom was on my to do list this week, but obviously, I might do it tomorrow. Yeah. I've heard Steve's ground zero for the Wolverhampton outbreak. I think there's rumours that you could always wear gloves there. Yeah, I suppose. Lex was saying that yesterday. I don't own any gloves, but my wife does work at a doctor's surgery. Maybe I need her to get some gloves. But imagine me walking. The other thing, all these charity shops are full of old people. They're full of old dears that love to chat to me because I'm a bearded guy in a charity shop picking up women's clothing. So it's like, um, you know, maybe I could wear some medical gloves. I don't know. Maybe. You're talking me into it now, guys. I'm going to end up going off live in a minute and going to Dudley. Uh, what did you have a test, Corin? Yeah. So you shut your shop now, Kirsten. Yeah. I think I think I'm not being over paranoid. I'm not particularly worried about it, but I don't want to be like, you know, my theory is about the thing about giving the NHS a break. And if I can not spread it, if I don't know, I'm not saying I've got it, I haven't got any symptoms, but if I can not spread it, I'll try. I don't need to be out. I've got stuff to list here. We'll see what happens with eBay when it comes to sales wise. I might give it like, I don't know, I might give it a week or something and then see how it goes. You own 400 hats but no gloves. No. that, my wife got mad at me in the winter. I don't wear gloves in the winter either. She was mad. We had two cases in Wrexham, but one of them died sadly. Yeah, it's not the other day. Postie just dropped today, stuck off at the doorstep and ran away again. Comical, but rules are rules. Yeah, I've had it with my oh gutted. Just had a message from the school. Liam got pupil of the week, and but they've cancelled all assemblies. So nobody can go, which is crap. That's a ball like. It's a bit shite. Um, I've got some Vivian Westwood gloves, but no way I'm wearing them. God bless all the NHS workers. Yeah, exactly. Like I was watching. What was it? I was watching Piers Morgan. Don't get me wrong. I like Piers Morgan sometimes. I have half an hour with him. Sometimes he's alright. Sometimes he's a right annoying little turd. Um, he's being a bit extreme at the minute, but like this thing of like saying, you know, the NHS workers are kind of on the front line, aren't they? They really are. Like I saw like my daughter's teacher yesterday. She's pregnant, and I was like when because the teacher brings the kids in, I was like, why are you here? Why are you here? You know what I mean? Why are you even why are you even risking being here? I wouldn't be. There's no way if my wife was pregnant, but my wife is at a school full of nasty little kids. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna show you this. Ah, I suppose we're getting the wallpaper change. Look at my eye, Dad. Realistic eye. Drew that the weekend. Me and Liza are having an art wall here. Um. Oh, well done. Shame he didn't get the assembly. Yeah, he would hate going to the front. To be fair, shout out to the post workers. They have to work. So yeah, definitely. The posties are all still keeping our businesses going. Fair play to them. Yeah, definitely. I'd I was chatting to the lady in the post office yesterday. Um, and she was saying that she doesn't know whether they'll shut down. She doesn't know whether they'll end up having to shut down. So going to probably the last local auction today. Going to grab stuff. Hope I'm the only buyer there. Also ordered 10 times the amount of tea stock that I normally. That was something I was thinking about doing. Actually, I was thinking if Amy's still in, Amy will know. I was thinking about going to Bilson because they have like a pound rail or £2 rail um, charity shop in there and just taking like everything out of there and then um, having that for the you know what's it called, having that as my stock for the next few months. What was that? That's the good. Yes, I drew that. No, well, what we did was me and Lace we've started doing getting a YouTube video. We each have a piece of paper. I'll show you. Lace, to be fair, Lace's is really good. Um, so we started like getting YouTube videos, and then we both draw pictures. So we did realistic eyes. So that one's mine. Oh no, that one's mine, and then that one's hers. Which for for 8-year-old who doesn't do art, I thought that was pretty good. But what it is, there's a video and you copy the video. So you copy the drawing of the video. I think we're going to do some like anime kind of drawings. I think because she's getting into anime. Yeah, but I am. Maybe I will. Maybe I should pop up to Bilston. Pop up to Bilston and just get a load of stuff, and then knock it on the head. I just had a parcel force deliver a parcel to me, and he handed it to me directly. Didn't seem bothered. Yeah. My for God's sake, it's jumped again. My postman is dropping it at the door, waiting at the end of the drive, and then like, waiting for us to answer the door. I'm hitting the auction tomorrow, big time, buying up all the stock. Yeah. To be fair, though, Derek, have you really got like? Do you really need more stock? But yeah, I'm really thinking about it. Maybe, maybe I should go out tomorrow and just buy crap loads of cheap stuff, fill my bags. Yeah, Darren. That's the same as what my raw mail guy is doing. I don't know. Did we have a letter or did he say it? I can't remember. Or did my wife get a message? I think she might have got a message saying something about that we're signing for everything. Yeah, stuff I would not normally consider small profit. I'd better not. I'd better than nothing. I think. I'm thinking the same. I've missed that Wolverhampton accent. Hi, how you doing, Terry? License is bro. Yeah, like really good. She was like, "It's not as good as you." But yeah, uh, oh, you calling me Banksy, Darren? Thank you, or my daughter. But I don't know how you stop this chat from going straight to the bottom. Hi, Chris B. How you doing? 35 people watching. What's going on? I'm not sure. Needs some good big ticket items. A lot of death pile is low value. I'm thinking, but because right, I'll tell you what's. I'm on. It might be completely dead now after what's going on, but I'm like, I think I'm 300 quid up. Oh, it's 17th today. I had £100 sale um, on 17th last month. So, because I do spreadsheets, because I'm a nerd, I'm £200 up from this time last month from doing best offers and just taking lots. Like, and I've sold, what was it? I've sold over, I think this time last month I did like 60 something items by, which isn't a lot, but 60 items by um, the 17th. I'm on about 120 because I've just kind of started like doing low ball offers to people. So although like it's like you're not making massive profits, I'm I'm making more money from taking low ball offers. So I'm thinking about doing that. Jumped again. Um, who's Crispy? My indoor bowls club having an emergency meeting to shut down for a while. Yeah, I think it's going to be like that everywhere. For that's the thing I've heard people say for a month. I'm thinking it's going to be for longer than that. I think it's going to be a few months. A letter that was left 10 foot away from my door. Yeah, that I think that's what my thing is. Tea cakes. I have no death pile. I've got a bag of jewellery. I think Lex is sending me some jewellery because well, I sent her some money the other day, so I think Lex is sending me some jewellery. Um, I've got very small, low profit items. So now I've been on this, and I might have to change the title to "Time to Stay In" tomorrow. um, I might pop up to Bilson and just fill my bags full of cheap stuff. I really might. Just low, like pick stuff up for £1 or £2 and just sell it for what I can. I've got a bit of bad stuff is there. What to do, what to do. Yeah, you got a bunch of stuff coming down. But I think I might. I think I might do it. So the Bowls Club is having a meeting to discuss if that should be meeting. To be fair, though, that was the first thing that comes to my head. I was like, common, especially like I don't know Peter, but um, a Bowls Club people of a certain age, I don't think they should be meeting up. I'm having an emergency meeting with myself in my bedroom. I'm calling it Bowbro meeting. I don't know what that means. Bowbro. Browbro. Yeah, you go. Oh, yeah. No, you don't want to go to Philston. Why are you there now? Stalker. Yeah, Amy Jones, she stalks me in Wolverhampton. Can't go anywhere. Dudley, see ya. Bilston, her and her loud mate. My hubby works in a children's care home. Oh, man. And if they get a diagnosis scare, they have to remain in work for 14 days. What do you mean? In work for 14 days? Man, God, I was thinking about that. One of Lacey's friends' moms, she was telling me yesterday she works at an old people's home, and I was like, how does that even work? How can that even? I don't even know how that's going to work. Um, I was invited to a face-to-face meeting yesterday in Leeds to discuss the virus. Oddly enough, I refused to attend. Yeah. Put gloves on that meeting if you're going to touch stuff. Um, that's there if stay down to do the meeting. They have to stay and work in the care house and not. Oh, okay, man. I can't imagine. I just can't. I think. I think this time last week I was kind of the attitude of, it's just a bit of flu. I'll be fine. Kids will be fine. Blah blah. But I just think the more and more I keep thinking about it, there's no point. But I do want to go out. I really do want to go out and start and pick up some low money stuff. Um, but I keep on and on about it because I just keep like going, well, hmm, should I? Should I not? The other thing is just getting the buses. The buses are just germ-ridden, infested places. Those things do not get cleaned. Um, but yeah, it's just people. It's just the people. Like just seeing these little old dears around, and you're like going, man, like, how are you going to be? Do you know what I mean? I'm not attending any meetings or leaving Wrexham until all the zombies are confirmed dead. The other thing, I don't want to put it out there. I know this is me overthinking. Me way overthinking. Actually, I'll show you what my weapon is. This was passed down from generation to generation. My dad used to call it his. I can't remember. No, he didn't call it. Oh, see you later, Amy. My dad used to have this when I was a kid, and it used to be at his bedside table. This is now my bedside table, just in case. Because the people I know and kind of live around, not like the people I know, but people around my area. I will not put it past them to start like looting and stuff like that, and I'll open up somebody's head with the end of this money. Somebody comes in my house. Um, what's that? They were saying on the news this morning that the unusual thing about this virus is how much more contagious it is than others. Yeah, but yeah. I think it's more to do. But this is, I think, more like I think it's more to do with like sneezing, coughing, stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't know. Um, especially with buses. What about if I touch something? What about if I put my hand on something? What about if somebody's been on that bus before me and I end up touching something? I'm 200 meters away from police HQ. Nice. I have a small axe behind my bedside table. I have a table leg off an old table behind my bedside cabinet always. I've got a cricket bat by my front door, knowing my luck and intrude will pick it up. Yeah, exactly. Put that near your bed. It's contagious, but in 99% of people, it's less worse than your average cold. People with health issues are the ones to be careful of. Yeah, I think that's more what the way I'm thinking. I'm not worried about me. I'm not worried about the kids. I'm not particularly worried about Shell. I'm more worried about if I touch something or go around, especially when they were talking about the NHS. I just don't want to infect people. I don't want to put more pressure on the NHS or whatever. I know I'll being over paranoid, but just the thing of, do you need to? Do I need to be out? I don't need to be. I can stay in. But if anybody out there wants to get rid of all their crap, let me know. Um, Pickaxe handle under my bed. I'm the same Steve. People around me kick off for no reason, locking all doors and have a weapon to hand. I will open up somebody's cranium if I hear somebody coming through that door. Um, that's the thing. I've got to tell. My mum keeps. Right, my mum's never done this in her life. Right. Love, obviously, I love my mum. She's never done this, and I can remember in my life. But she walks into my house. One day she's gonna walk in. She's gonna end up saying something. But she keeps just walking in my house and like she did it. I was on a run. I went for a run at like 5:15, something like that. Went for a run. I'm on my way back and I didn't leave the door open, but I left it unlocked so I can get back in easily. Um and apparently she walked in the house and the kids in that were in bed and like Lacey cracked herself. Like Lacey was like, look, I come in and she's like, Dad, look, you okay? So, somebody came in the house and I was like, it was your nan. Don't worry, there's a note on the floor. There's a note on the floor, don't worry. But yeah, I was telling my mum, Tabby, come in the house, mum. Practicing my swings. Um, what's that said? Okay, I believe they killed the doctor in China for leaking it, not that he died from the virus. But we won't be talking about conspiracies. I don't know. I don't know where it's come from. My brother believes it's all a conspiracy. Um, yeah. What was the best one I've heard? I watch a podcast, Joe Rogan podcast, and he's got a mate called Eddie Bravo, and he's into conspiracies. And the best one I heard was the 5G has the coronavirus in, and they're spreading 5G around the world, and that's what the coronavirus is. Steve, are the Wolves players helping out in the local community yet? Not that I know of now. I joined a group. I was thinking about doing it myself, to be fair, but I think my wife added me to it. I joined a group on Facebook where kind of the local community of now we've all got a Facebook group, and I've just put in there like I live in like a certain area, WV. I live in WV10 area, and I've just said anybody in the WV10 area that needs anything, let me know. I believed it was started by a lady who swallowed a fly. Not sure why she did, to be honest. She then followed it up with a spider and a cat. Very strange, though. Yeah. How's Mark? Yeah, I've been talking. Mark's all right. I've been talking to Mark. He's had a baby. I've been talking to Mark. I talk to Mark every day, but I was talking to Mark because he's all conspiracy theorists and stuff like that. And I was like, balls! I should have listened to you, mate. You know, he's somebody who's like he's learned how to pick locks. Um, he won't admit it, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's got dry food somewhere in his house. Rumor has it Amazon are about to refuse to take FBI delete. I've heard that. I heard that this morning. I saw that about the FBI thing. That I don't think they take. I don't think you can get on the website actually. I'm not going to mention my source, but I saw him mention it this morning. Kelly, yes, it might have been man-made, just a personal theory I have where it's from and why it's so contagious. Bats, fish have been around for years, so why hasn't anyone caught them before? Vapors, capers are the cause of the virus. That's one I've heard. I've seen the conspiracy about Canadian Prime Minister and Tom Hanks being a pedo. Okay, I don't know what's that got to do with the coronavirus. Like, I'll see you later, Peter. Um, I don't know about Tom Hanks being. I'm not sure. Who knows what's going on behind the scenes while we're all distracted by this? Who knows, eh? Hold on. It could be. Could be a massive setup. There's nothing going on. Who knows? I used to be deep into conspiracy theories, but then what was it? I remember my mate he used to say, watch David Icke, but don't listen to the lizard stuff. And I was like, okay, so you want me to watch a guy, but not listen to half of what he's saying? Because the other half's legit, but the other half where he's talking about lizard people, that's bollocks. I was like, okay, I just won't listen to him. But I do, there's conspiracies out there. There's loads of conspiracies out there. There's the conspiracy that America started the Vietnam War. That's true. The JFK one. That's true. It's quite a few. Quite a few. Yeah, what's that? I know read that too. And Idris Elba, the actor. Idris Elba, Rainer. How dare you? How dare you? So I thought, oh, sorry. something. Um, oh yeah, flat earthers. Yeah, reptilians. That's the one. Yeah, my mate used to watch this David Icke's class. Don't listen to the reptile stuff. That's a bit weird. But like, I was like, well, I can't listen to a guy and you tell me to ignore half of what he's talking about. Um, what was it yesterday? I was watching Sky News yesterday, and they had to turn the report off. There's a guy on the field near Westminster, and he's talking about what the government's doing, and somebody goes behind him, sign saying, "Jesus is coming, Jesus is coming." Um, yeah, he's among the official Flat Earth Society claim his members all around the globe. um, uh, yeah, Flat Earthers. They are the Flat Earthers. I've said it before. Unless everything's like a complete, um, what's it called? What's it called? Like a VR kind of simulation. Unless everything's a simulation, I jumped out of the plane. I've seen the Earth being a curve. Definitely a curve. There's definitely a roundness to the Earth. I'm a conspiracy theorist for sure. I have seen David Icke in Manchester, and he speaks a hell of a lot of sense. But right, but he talks about people being reptiles. I don't think there's reptilians around. I just can't see it. I just can't see it. Jesus is coming, but he's got to self isolate for 14 days first. Yeah, he's just landed. He's just landed, but he's got to self isolate. Maybe his bus is late. Right, God, I've been on for 42 minutes. I might give it an hour. But yeah, I don't know. Now I've been on this for 42 minutes. Now I'm like going, should I go out? Should I go out one last time and fill my boots? Should I get to Belston and fill my boots one last time? Might do that tomorrow. Oh, so I might change that to time to stay in after tomorrow. I'm going for my boots. I'm about to travel into the desert of Wrexham for 40 days and 40 nights. Wish me well. I wish you well. Did you see the book where someone predicted the virus? I saw something about that. Oh, Chris B, got a sale. Go on, Chris B. I haven't had one today. I haven't had any offers. I haven't had any sales. That's the other thing. I could go out and like spend all my money on stock, and I could have no sales for like the next. Let's say I've got what over 1,200 listings. I'm thinking. I'm thinking about just going, sell it all off for cheap, start again when all this blows over, and just get all the money for the stock that I have, and then wait until all this blows over. Oh man, DBG's on a fourth now sale day. I had a really good day yesterday, to be fair. Specialist collectors auction at your favourite auction house on Friday. So you keep going on about this auction house. I haven't been. I haven't been, and that's the thing. I don't even know because it's every like couple of weeks. It's weird. It's weird how it works. It's meant to be on a Tuesday or a Wednesday or something like that near me, and then it isn't on for like 2 weeks. So I'm like, look, I've got to make time for that. Anything is possible. Who would have believed we would be in the middle of all this now? Yeah, but viruses are real. I don't think people that are reptiles are real. Just I might be completely, I might be completely, but I just don't believe that people being reptilians are real. But it's only half 10, but I'm not expecting any here. Worst day of the year for me yesterday. Ooh. No sales for Corwin since Sunday. Best day of the year last Thursday. I had a really good day yesterday. I sent you it. Oh, thank you, laddie. I'll look at that. Was it cool? Um, can't see. I'm missing some of the chat, I think. Has it jumped again? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I might look for anything. God, there's 38 people watching. If anybody's got any questions or anything, or holler at your boy. But I don't know, I'm and ahhing. I don't know whether to have just maybe one last. But then again, do I really want to go out and spend all my money and have no sales? I might just be a jewelry seller, well, a costume jewelry seller for the next so many months. I'm thinking about just, I think I've got listings scheduled up until Friday, and then I'm thinking about doing like 5 a day. Um, yeah, I'm thinking about doing 5 a day, 5 a day, and just keep going on it. Question: how much toilet roll have you got? I've just bought a pack of 9 and probably got 4 upstairs. Question: what's your favourite pie? Now, when it comes to pie, what do you mean by pie? Are we talking about dessert pie, food pie, Tweedy? I've completely missed what you mean, Darren. Tweedy. Oh, Tweedy pie. I just got it. Oh dear. Question: why do you say "hello, it's your boy"? Because it annoys you, DVG. There's literally it's not the only reason. What it is because I remember you saying in a few chats, "I wish you wouldn't say hello at your boy," and I was like, "Oh, okay, so that annoys someone." So just I have this thing. I have a really bad thing where if I find out it annoys people, I just carry on doing it. I do stuff to my daughter daily that I know annoys her, but I'll carry on doing it. Gotta go finishing prepping my bunker. Take care. Good luck, Kelly. I went to the cherry shop yesterday. First, I walked out with nothing. I didn't have much. To be fair, I've found that in the past few weeks, going out sourcing, nothing. There's been jack all around. I'm waiting for a guy to come fix my internet. Keeps crashing. Oh dear, the coronavirus has got your internet. Thing is, we won't be allowed to go out to the post office. That's the other thing. Um, I'm hoping there'll be like what's it called. I hope eBay will understand if you know what I mean. When the post office that I'm doing Alexa at the minute. I'm literally doing next day. I'm just going to pack it up and send it out next day every day now, just in case the post office ends up saying, "Well, we've got to shut it," just to make sure. And then I'll shut down my shop and put it on holiday until further notice. Oh, the chat's jumped again. Got to go. I'll see you later, Hannah. Or Anna. I always do that. But Hannah and Anna. Yeah, I'm not the one who looks like Tita. I don't care. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Mm, don't care. Stephanie, I've had no cooker for a week, waiting for them to come fix it tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I mean, now in my house, to Winchester and serving pints from my garage. Maybe I should. Maybe it should be today. I go out and I get all secondhand stuff that I can find and get wankered. And then tomorrow, that's when I'll start being all um, all bunkered in and stuff. Maybe I should. It's jumped again. Post office is central though, especially for Aldi's to get that cash out. I heard a lady saying that yesterday. Because I was talking to Hayley in the charity shop, and she was talking about we might be forced to shut down. One of the Aldi's who was in there was saying, "Well, where am I going to get my money from? I need to draw my money out. How am I going to get my money out?" How you doing? How you doing? Internet lockdown, man. Imagine if it ended up being that. Imagine if like just turned straight apocalypse. I know it's not straight apocalypse if the internet got shut down, but it become like a thing where you can't leave the house, no internet. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do. I'm guessing that Christ is for me, David. Sorry, I forgot to get back to uh, coronavirus evolves into pop-up ads. Imagine it infects. That's when you know it's a conspiracy theory. If it starts being like pop-up viruses on your laptop and it's got coronavirus in it, we're all sausaged. We're all completely sausaged. Oh, I've had a message on Instagram. Give me a second. Just a message. Message. Somebody probably said, "Oh, I've managed to get that." Yeah, somebody messaged me. I'm really thinking about it now. Should I go out? I might go out now. Might go out. Get a mask. Get a mask. Go and buy all the cheap stuff that I can find off every pound rack that I can find, and just start stocking up. Spend £100 on 100 items for a pound. I might do it. Yeah, get yourself out. Get a big pile of shite to list while you're stuck inside. Thinking about it. We could all just sit home and watch the other 928 episodes on it. That's what you could do. Darren, that's a good idea. There's 928 episodes of the Steve Green Adventure. Follow Steve from his times of being a depressive alcoholic to today. I think you've changed my mind. I think I might go out and get some stuff. What time is it? Quarter to 11. Quarter to 11. Send some stuff first, guys. How many items will you need to source if you list 5 a day for the next 6 weeks? I'll probably. I have this massive bag of jewellery, which has got a solid load of stuff in. I reckon there's probably about 100 items in there. I've got 18 items on my phone. I've got stuff scheduled until Friday. So I'd probably be alright, to be fair. I probably would be alright. Um, that's a nice little pink bottle you've got there. It's the wife's bottle. Thank you very much, DBG. And excuse me, no, it's purple, and I'm being gothic. Thank you. Not too bad today. Thank you. Oh, the gyms aren't the gyms closing? They're full of disease. What's that bag of crisps? Yeah, I was pretty alright yesterday. I was going out sourcing, wasn't anything gay. And then when you saw Boris's face, and he looked pale yesterday at that post conference, he looked really pale. Like he was like, okay, we're all going to die. That's kind of the impression I got off his face. I was like, okay, maybe we need to start taking this a little bit serious. But yeah. So I'm gonna hang about for another 6 minutes. Ooh, and nap. Might have a nice nap. Lex, how many items do you think you're sending me? See, how far do you think those workers at your old job have got in life since you stopped supervising them? I already know. I already know. The one girl who I was working with hasn't worked since, and the other one, I'm not 100%, but I've been told no longer works. But I know 100% that one of the people I work with hasn't had a job since, and just spends her time on Instagram walking their dogs and complaining about the fact that her mum and dad keep sending her to get a job. But it's a lot. I don't, actually, I couldn't give a shit if you watch this. If you're watching it, what was it? Uh, I remember mum actually telling me like at the time, oh, I don't know what she's going to do because people need to think into her needs and stuff like that. And I was like, oh God, she's now going to have to go into the real world and it's not going to be good for her. Nice girl, but good lord, just not been was not taught um, that everything in the world is not going to be catered to you in all your needs. So yeah, she hasn't worked since. Which UK reseller will get the virus first? Oh, what's that called? That's like a not a lucky dip. Could have it. We all put a pound on all the different all the different YouTube resellers. Which one gets L first? Probably put money on that. To be fair. Hey, Houseman has just been rung the bell, stood at the end of the garden. Yeah, I think it's the new thing. Yeah. How many am I saying? Yeah, how many enough for about 20 to 25 good listings or about 60 stay listings? Yes. There will be about 60 stay listings. That's cool. Um, Sweepstake. That's it. We should have a sweepstake. Just had a message from eBay about the virus. Nothing new. Yeah. Something we don't know. We genuinely don't know. Like they're saying that London is 3 weeks ahead of the rest of the country. Um, so where's that? Like, where's Italy when compared to London? Because I'm sure we've got to get to the Italy stage, and Italy don't seem to be turning it around. Um, I, I am of the theory that I feel like we've all just got to become immune to it, and as horrible as it is, and I don't like saying it, is you know, it's, I'm not going to say it, but I'm sure you know what I'm saying. But I think we've all got to end up having it. We've all got to end up having it, and we've all got to end up, you know, we've all got to end up having this disease and getting immune to it. Can London give me the lot results for 2 weeks time? Should do, since they're ahead of us. The lottery's still on. I haven't done the lottery for ages. Yeah, I think we've all got to get immune to it. I think really, after being on here, you've really made me think. Shall I just go out one more day? Fill my, I was going to say socks, not my socks, my boots. Um, Now is a good time to sit at home watching sports. I hear. I know, yeah. They need to start doing that. I can't. Oh, you can't get it, Corin. It's annoying. I think I was thinking that they need because I don't think the Euros is going to be on. Maybe they should just start. I was watching the Premier League games the other day. But to be fair, I think you can get in touch with Sky and get your Sky Sports taken off. Like, from my point of view, I don't know if probably nobody out of those 31 people watch WWE, but they're carrying on, but they're just doing empty arenas. It's weird. It's proper weird. Like there's no they've basically got a training facility and they're doing it from the training facility and there's no audience. And you can tell that the wrestlers automatically go to react with the audience and there's nobody there. So I'm like going, yeah, there's nobody there. Wave at the camera. Yeah. Well, yeah. When you say that, Corey, I can't get it. I think you just got to stay in. Don't leave. Don't leave. Some bands are playing their gigs, but just live streaming them. Yeah, I think what I think I mentioned it yesterday. Like, there's a big wrestling event. It's called WrestleMania. It's on every year. Sure, everyone's heard about it. Well, that fills stadiums of. I think this stadium is like 70 to 80,000, and so you got to think about the money that they must be losing. So they have like a whole weekend of events. So they have like one event where they appreciate the old ones who used to do it, and then they have Um, the up and coming ones have their kind of event, and then you have the current roster who have a massive event that's always in front of like 80,000 people, and they can't do it because it's in Florida. So now it's now going to be in an empty arena with nobody there. It is going to be weird. It's going to be proper weird. Oh, hi, Chris. How you doing? I was about to call you Cookie. Oh, Chris, how you doing? I'm going to take the kids out for a small walk in a bit before I throttle them. Oh, yeah, you've actually already got to the point where you're on lockdown, aren't you? Forgot about that. Steve, do you watch OSW wrestling on YouTube? Don't think so. I'll look it up. They do reviews of old wrestling pay-per-views. Yeah, I forgot DBG's was all off. It's a ball like tempted. I feel like a crackhead. I feel like a crackhead when it comes to like sourcing. It's sauce. Like I tried to have a month off at the start of this month. I was like, right, I'm having a month off. I need to get my money back up. I'm gonna have a month off. I lasted 3 days. I lasted 3 days. Gross. Yeah. So what's open near you then, DBG? Is it high P2AD, mate? So is it just groceries and chemists that are open in Ireland? Have they shut down charity shops like city centres and everything? So I missed Andrew's thing. Andrew was saying something about Italy. Italy has been very quiet in the news today. I wonder if it's still going. Probably just quiet in the news because we're all panicking in this end, aren't we? Um, but yeah, I think that's going to be the thing. It will be watching when Italy start turning it around. So what they've been, it's been kind of 2 weeks in Italy now, ain't it? So it's going to be when they start saying Italy now starting to, live a normal life and stuff like that. And I think that's when it will be um, like, oh, we're going to start living normal again. Because I'd say they're on 2 weeks. We're probably on. No, well, they've been on lockdown. Have they been on lockdown for 2 weeks? Are they into their second week of lockdown? We're not into lockdown yet, so yeah, they're kind of 2 weeks ahead of us. Charity shops, pubs, restaurants, most places closed till further notice. That's the thing. I was all for this, like, what is it? Like, we've all kind of got to get it and stuff like that, but they've completely changed it yesterday. Completely changed it. They took a complete U-turn yesterday, and that was only 4 days difference. Said on the news last night that they might be looking at 14-week school closure. 14 weeks. No, I can deal with the kids. The kids won't bother me. They drive me completely insane. But at least I won't have any work to do. But it is going to get to a point where we're going to be, yeah, living on the breadline. We're going to be. But I think the one thing that we have got, I've got savings, and also um, we're not going to be going away this year. So anything that we've been saving towards holiday, we're not going to be doing. I read China had shut down a lot of their coronavirus hospitals as there isn't as many again now. Oh, okay. They haven't really been talking about China, have they? It's a good point. They haven't been talking about China and how China's doing. The model said we would have 200. The model. The model said we were going to have 230,000 deaths if we carried on as we were. That's why they've changed the advice plan. It doesn't surprise me. So if hubby has to isolate in work, I'm here on my own with both kids for a few weeks. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. Hi, Jackie Lau. Jackie Lau is local to me, actually. I'm going to read the compliment. Hi, Steve. Love your channel. You're so funny. Thank you. To watch, especially when your daughter said she was going to unfollow. Whatever. Thank you for following me, Jackie. Thank you. If I was China and I wanted to launch an invasion on the West, now would be a good time. Tell you what, we're not talking about Hong Kong anymore, are we? Not talking about what was going on in Hong Kong anymore. But right, I've done over an hour. Man, I've done over an hour. I don't know whether I'm going to be doing an hour every day, but I think I might start doing these. Not probably not around the same time, but maybe around the same time while the kids are at school. And what? Yeah, around the same time while the kids are at school, and I'd have to change it to maybe on the night when the kids on the weekend, and if the kids are off. So yeah, I think I'm gonna love you and leave you. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for joining me for an hour and 5 minutes. I think I peaked at about 37. It just went up to 37. Sorry to that 37th person. I'm going. But I don't know how Nick and Andrew do 1,000. I'm buzzing off 37. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for joining me. Oh, what's that? China barely has any cases anymore. Their stock markets are up whilst as are all crashing. They are buying out big businesses. Strange. Ooh. All right. But I love you, Olivia. Thank you very much for joining me. Um, I might go live tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Bye bye.